the king sits in Dunfermline town, drinking the blood-red wine. Says, where will I get me a brave young skipper to sail this ship of mine? Then up and spoke an old man who sat at the king's right knee. Says, Sir Patrick Spens is the very best sailor that ever sailed on the sea. So the king has written him a long letter, sealed it with his hand, and he sent it along to Sir Patrick Spens, who was walking down on the sand. And the very first line Sir Patrick read, so loud laughed he. And the very next line Sir Patrick read, the salt tears blinded his eye, saying, who is this who has done this deed, telling the king on me, for to send us out at this time of the year, to sail on the salt sea, to Norway, to far Norway, to Norway over the foam. It's the king's daughter of far Norway, and we must bring her home. Now they set sail with all good speed on a Monday in the morn, and they have arrived far over the sea on a Wednesday in the eve. And they'd not been in far Norway a week but barely 3, when all those lords of far Norway began out aloud for to cry, oh, you Scots foreigners, spend our king's gold, swallow up our money. Oh, weary the tongue that lies, we'll see how it lies on thee. Make ready, me men, all the little ship. Make ready, me good men, all the little ship sails in the morn. Be it wind, be it wet, be it hail, be it sleet, be it fair or deadly storm. But up and spoke our own weatherman, I fear we'll all be drowned, for I saw the new moon late last night with the old moon in her arm. And they'd not sailed a league, but barely 3, when through and through the little ship's side they spied the green walled sea. Oh, where will I get me a brave young boy to take my helm in hand, while I climb up to the tall top mast to see if I can spy land? And he'd not gone a step, but barely one, when the whirling winds and the ugly jaws come driving to their shin. Oh, fetch me a web of the silken cloth, another web of the twine, and lay them around our little ship's side, and let not the sea come in. So they've got a web of the silken cloth and another web of the twine, and they've laid it around that little ship's side, but still the sea's come in. Oh, the anchor snapped and the topmast cracked, it was a deadly storm, and the whirling winds and the ugly jaws came a-driving to their chin. There came a gale from the south-southwest, so loud did weep, crying, Sir Patrick Spens and all of his men are drowning in the deep. And loath were the good Scots lords to wet their shining shoes, but long ere this day was done their hats were soaking through, and many were the fine feather beds came floating over the foam, and many were the good Scots lords that never more come home. And long will the ladies sit with their gold combs in their hand, before they'll see Sir Patrick Spens come driving by dry land. And it's east by north of Aberdore, 50 fathoms deep, and it's there it lies, Sir Patrick Spens with the Scots lords at his feet. Patrick Spens, take 1.